About Mahabharat. Undoubtedly one of the greatest Sanskrit epics ever written is the Hindu epic Mahabharat. Moreover, it is an unparalleled depiction of grand warfare perfectly blended with a religious moral connotation. As anyone familiar with the epic might already know, the Mahabharat revolves around the Pandavas and the Kauravas. The Pandavas were the 5 sons of Pandu, namely Yudhishthira, Bhim, Arjun, Nakul, Sahadev. The Kauravas were the descendants of the legendary king Kauru. They were many in numbers, with the more famous one being Duryodhan and Dusasan. And Lord Krishna plays a very important role in this epic Mahabharata. He is one of the avatar of Lord Vishnu. The epic's central war of Mahabharata Yuddha, many weapons have been used. Herein I am enlisting the most powerful weapons used in the Mahabharat Katha, in increasing order of their capacity. Veshavi Shakti. This lethal weapon owned by the Indra, the king of Devs, which he loaned to Karan for one-time use. This was the only weapon which could kill the mighty Arjun, and Karan preserved it for this purpose. However, by the maneuvering of the mastermind of Mahabharat, Lord Krishna, it was used instead on Ghatorgach, the son of Bhim. In fact, Karan was one of the unknown Pandavas, unaware of his true identity. He was fighting for the enemy and against his own brothers. Vajra, made out of sage Dadichi's spine. This was Indra's most effective weapon in all of Mahabharat Katha. This indestructible weapon was used in Mahabharat Yuddha to kill the demon Vitra. Such was the glory of this weapon that Lord Krishna qualified himself as the Vajra in the Gita. Moreover, the Vajra is often used to symbolize the indestructibility of diamond and indomitable force of the thunderbolt. In terms of appearance, the weapon is like a club with a spherical rib head. The end of the rib may be ball-shaped or sharp. Narayan Astra. This weapon of Lord Narayan was able to split into 1,000,000 missiles. One had to either disarm the weapon or surrender to it. The force and the density of the shower increased steadily with the increase in resistance from the attacked. However, the Narayan Astra was noble enough to stop attacking the moment its target offered complete surrender. Weapon was only known to Lord Krishna, Drona and Drona's son. Knowing the trick, Krishna disarmed the weapon when it was used against Arjun and his army. Brahmastra. The Brahmastra was created by Lord Brahma. This rare weapon was used only once throughout the Mahabharat Yuddha by sage Vishwamitra. The weapon was somewhat similar to the present-day atom bombs. It was fully capable of destroying the whole world at one go. Karan wanted to use it on Arjun but was stopped from doing so by his mother Kunti and teacher Parshuram. Brahmashirsa. This weapon is yet another creation of Lord Brahma. Some regard the Brahmashirsa as an evolution of the Brahmastra. At its tip, the weapon had the 4 heads of Lord Brahma. It was hurled against one another by Aswathama and Arjun. A ceasefire was ordered by Narad and Vyas, and Arjun retracted his weapon. Aswathama could not, however, retract it and directed towards Parikshit, who was saved by Lord Krishna. Pashupatastra. This indestructible weapon is capable of destroying any creation was owned by Lord Shiva. In order to discharge this weapon, one could use their mind, words, eyes, or a bow. Using Pashupatastra against mortal was forbidden in the Mahabharata. In fact, no one was allowed to use this weapon against any lesser enemy. Moreover, a lesser warrior was also not allowed to use it, although Arjun acquired this weapon once, but he did not use it in the war. Brahmadand. The Brahmadand was the only weapon which could defend its users against the Brahmastra. This rod of Lord Brahma was indeed most powerful defensive weapon to be used in the Mahabharat. It was used by sage Vasishtha to protect himself from the attack of sage Vishwamitra. Sudarshan Chakra. Sudarshan Chakra was the weapon of the sustainer Lord Vishnu. It is disc-like and its name literally means the disc of auspicious vision. With its 108 serrated edges, this weapon is completely portrayed in the rare left hand of Lord Vishnu. Sometimes this chakra also seen as symbolizing the wheel of time, which Lord Vishnu controls. Lord Krishna used Sudarshan Chakra to kill the sinner Shishupal. Buddhi or mind. By far the most powerful weapon in the entirety of the Mahabharat was the Buddhi or the mind. In one of Lord Krishna's statements in the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna stressed the importance of the mind. According to him, if posited vertically, Buddhi was over the physical sense. Placed higher than the mind was intelligence, and the soul was the highest possessed entity. By saying these words, Krishna urged Arjun to focus his mind on spiritual wisdom by letting go of material lust. In the Mahabharat Katha, as elsewhere in the corpus of Indian philosophy, lust is regarded as one's worst enemy. Only a focused, strong mind has the capacity to suppress and dominate this lust. Consequently, the mind is the most powerful weapon to have been used in the Mahabharat Yuddha. If you agree with this statement, then comment me down below, let me know. And thank you for watching this video and support me for the upcoming videos too. And till then, see you and goodbye.